Hello and welcome back, Malo here, and we're doing the vegan ultra hardcore challenge. And last episode we made our ceiling very plain slate gray, but you know there's some detail in there that we shouldn't miss. And we made our tower a little bit taller, and we went out and got some clay, and we can actually just to show, so we can make hardened clay out of this clay, and I think that you make stained hardened clay. I think you make it in that order. So you have to, hardened stained clay. So you have to harden it first and then stain it. But let's use a couple of our flowers just to test that out. Make it into rose red dye, and I bet this won't work. Yeah, that's what I thought. And actually, it might be. Part of the problem is that I think that it needs to be like this, but I think this is only going to work with, yeah, hardened stained clay or hardened clay. So let's go ahead and harden this as an example. So you just cook it in the furnace to harden it, and then the other thing that you can do with clay is similar. I've already forgotten where I put it. Oh, I put it in here, of course. It's similar. Let's take. No, let's just take 4. 4 is good. So we can, put it on the ground, dig it back up, and get the clay, and then we can put the clay directly into the furnace. Let's just put half of it in here and half in the other one. And that should make clay bricks for us, and then we can make actual red clay bricks out of it once that cooks. So here's what hardened clay looks like. So it's it should look like clay bricks. It's the same process, and indeed it looks like the same type of color almost. Is, I guess, my point. But with hardened clay, the other thing, it's just a block. It doesn't have any texture on it. But the cool thing that you can do with it is that you can color it. And of course, it's not going to be, well, that's a bug. Huh. That's strange. Okay, well, anyhow. So yeah, you can color it, and of course, the blues, for example, aren't going to look very blue. They're going to look kind of this kind of mixed with blue, because yeah, you can't make a vibrant blue clay. You can't find a vibrant blue clay. And the thing about these hardened clay, stained clay bricks, blocks, I guess, is that you can find them naturally in a mesa biome. So they gotta have a little bit of a natural look to them. So yeah, let's go ahead and make some red stained clay, and let's just make, while we're at it, I'm gonna forget this every time. While we're at it, let's just make plain old hardened clay as well. And see, here are the bricks. And with the bricks, we can either, keep them as bricks. You can't build with them just as bricks, but you can. It's a brick. Each one of these is individually a brick, and then you put 4 of them together, and it makes bricks. So there you go. And so yeah, you can build with this. You can build with our stained clay, and you can build with. Technically, you can build with even clay, but clay has very low blast resistance and stuff like that. So you can see the colors are not dissimilar, and it makes sense, it's the same material. So let's rose red, where does that belong? I think it's processed enough that it belongs in processed goods rather than plant goods, even though it came from plants, because there are some dyes that don't come from plants. And I can't get black dye because I can't kill squiddies. So yeah. I hear a zombie. I wonder if it's in my trap. Nope, no zombie in my trap. Mrs. Cow is there, but no zombie. I'm just gonna harvest my pumpkins while I'm down here. There we go. Some pumpkins. I think this is, yeah, this is it. Yes, there we go. Alright, so more materials, more building materials. Now bricks are not building materials, or individual bricks, as opposed to a brick block. Bricks are not building materials, but you can do something else with a brick, and I'll show you what that is, because I might as well. You can make a flower pot, and this is, oops, there we go. I am going to plant a flower somewhere in here to make it look nice. Now it doesn't have to be a flower, it can be a sapling, it can be a mushroom, it can be a fern if I had used my shears to get a fern. Don't think it can be wheat. I don't think it can be a pumpkin, but I can test that just out of curiosity. But if not, we'll just go ahead and plant a nice blue orchid. We'll plant it. Huh. There's no real room in here, is there? I guess I can plant it outside for now. Yeah, let's just plant it here. Alright, so let's go ahead and test. Yeah, I didn't think you could do wheat. You can't do a pumpkin, but you can certainly do a blue orchid. So there we go. Got a nice blue orchid in a plant. Now that's in a planter. Now that's really dumb because the flower pot, you don't need the flower pot out here. I can just plant it on the grass. So yeah, flower pot for now. I'll save until I have a nice interior of somewhere to place things. Alright, so you can go back in there. And there, and there. Alright, so, okay. I saw a little bit of lightning on the horizon. Yeah, there we go. There's some lightning. So we should be getting to day soon, and this time, I am gonna head out when the sun comes up. Especially if I start hearing monsters burning out there first. And hope I don't get hit by a creeper. Or, you know, hope a creeper's not nearby. And I'm gonna look around to see if any spiders spawn. I already have my bow, but I want enough spiders for enough silk to make wool blocks, supposedly wool blocks, fake wool blocks, so that I can have a bed. Because I really want to get out and explore. Alright, so there's my cow. It's probably a little too early to be doing this, but yeah, it is a little too early to be doing this. Yep, there's a zombie. It's trying to pathfind its way over to me, but it's not going to find its way over to me before the sun kills it, thankfully. So let's just let the sun do its work. And it's gone. That means most of the other monsters that burn in the day should also be dead. So let's look around for the monsters that don't burn in the day, like spiders and creepers. But let's look for creepers to run away from, and spiders to try to harvest their good little string. Oh, I did not notice that before. Oh yeah, I did. I've seen that before. Of course, I've seen that before. that's my sunflower forest, or I mean sunflower plains. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's an enderfriend. That is an enderfriend. I'm going to avoid that. I'm glad I did not look at him. All right, yeah, let's go harvest some of our sunflowers, and then we'll get some more clay because you can never have enough clay. All right, so. Let's also not get lost. Okay, so there's our tower over there. Yeah, I think this is how I got lost last time, because I thought maybe that water feature was the other water feature. Close to my... Did I hear a skeleton? Oh, there's a cave or something down there. I'm gonna just run over here and try to avoid any any encounters. I don't want to deal with anything like that. Alright. Have I gotten any birch? Have I gotten any birch saplings yet? I don't remember. I should go get some of that birchwood over there and make sure I get some birch saplings. I don't need to get all of the sunflowers, but I want some of them. Alright, there we go. I think I've already gotten sunflowers actually. This might be a different sunflower forest actually. I don't remember anymore. Again, I don't want to get lost though, but yeah, there's a birch forest right here. So let's get a little bit of birch. Just because I don't remember if I have any. I think I do, but don't want to come all the way out here and then go back only to find that I didn't get any birch, or I haven't gotten any birch saplings yet. Let's cut down 2 birch trees and then let's get some more clay. This is a disappointingly low amount of birch saplings out of this tree, but we got at least 2 now, so that's probably fine. I'm not actually going to even wait for this one. Yeah, 2 birch saplings is going to be fine. We can make a farm out of 2 birch saplings. Alright, there we go. So any immediately available clay in here? I don't want to go, deep underwater to start mining clay. But this here is fine. I thought I just heard lava bubbling. There's a little more clay under there, but I'm not going to get it. Alright, let's go a little closer to home so I don't get lost. I didn't bring my compass with me, but there's our mountain over there. So, yeah, I just don't want to go get myself lost. That would not be good. I should probably also get a little more sand while I'm out here, just because sand is useful for glass, and I'm going to need glass when I start building my home. I like lots of glass in my homes. So yeah, let's just dig up a lot of this sand. Oops, don't need more dirt. Alright, we'll get more over somewhere else too. I don't actually need any more reeds, but let's get the sugarcane while it's there. Okay, so let's make sure we're not getting lost. And go over to this guy over here. Wow, that sunflower made it all the way down here, didn't it? Okay, so let's see, looking for clay. Clay, or maybe sand, but mostly clay. I see some clay and some sand. Alright. So yeah, even if your feet are in the water, as long as, ooh, there's a cave nearby. As long as your head's above water when you're mining or digging or whatever, it's the normal speed. If your head's below water, then it's slower. If you're in the process of swimming and your head's below water, or your head's above water, either way, it's very, very slow. So you'll want to be at least touching the ground, whether you're above or below water. So I know, so very exciting watching me gather building materials, but it's something that's got to be done, and I'd rather not cut things out. Just to kind of show that I'm not actually doing anything special, no cheating. Not that you guys wouldn't believe me, but let's just be complete. So this is about as deep of clay as I want to dig. Now I could probably just build like a little temporary pillar that sticks just above the water so that I could mine this faster, but I'm not going to do that. So in a new snapshot, one of the newer snapshots of Minecraft, there is a new underwater thing that was introduced. It's a new underwater structure and new underwater mobs, and the mobs are hostile mobs that attack you. The structure is, oh, I don't remember what it's called. Well, it's made out of something called prismarine, which is a bluish underwater block. And there's lots of unique blocks to that building, to that structure. And there's a unique mob in that structure as well, a guardian that shoots laser beams at you while swimming. So here we go. Here's our clay mecha. Let's go ahead and get dirt on our hotbar so that we can do this. There we go. Yeah, so water isn't quite as safe, but those are only found in the oceans. So I'm not playing in that snapshot right now. I decided I'm just gonna wait for 1.8 to actually come out. So when that does come out, though, I'll have to be careful of oceans as well. Because when 1.8 comes out, I will update to 1.8. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm still in the same snapshot that I was originally, that I originally started this series in. Okay, let's get this last little pocket for now because my shovel's starting to run low. I need to bring more shovels next time because the only things I'm digging out here are sand and clay. Let's make sure that we don't run out of space in our inventory too. Make these into clay blocks. There we go. Pick up all the clay. And I like to get all the clay because, you know what? I have enough time for this one as well. Or one of these two. I like to get all the clay blocks that I dig up because it gives you 4 per block. And you need exactly 4 to make, anything that you want to make. Whether it be brick blocks or clay blocks. The only thing that uses fewer is 3 to make flower pots, and I like to make flower pots in groups of 4 so that I keep that streak of multiples of 4 clay balls alive. I don't know, wouldn't call it a streak, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, so you can see my tower from here. You can see our mountain, window mountain. I don't know what to name that mountain. I think I gave it a name at one point in another video maybe, but I've forgotten what that is, and I just don't know what to name it yet. Alright, let's pick up a few more blue orchids while we're out here. For some reason they're harder to hit than other flowers. Oh, that's a new thing. I forgot about that. Those are endermites. They can spawn when an enderfriend teleports. They're kind of like the what are they called? The silverfish. But yeah, they're harder, and I didn't want to deal with that, so that was scary to see that. So I actually apparently haven't gotten any sunflowers yet, so what's wrong there? I have gotten birch saplings though. I was right about that. Okay, and here and here. And let's make the rest of our clay into blocks. There we go. Actually, though, I take that back. So I have, like I said, I want to make 4 flower pots. Or, yeah, I want to make, I guess, 4 flower pots, exactly. So I need 2 more sets of 4 bricks. Yeah, so I need 9 more bricks. 2 more sets of 4 bricks, which is going to be 2 more clay blocks. So let's do that. Exactly 8, which is good because that'll cook efficiently with coal. And this is probably not the right box for these clay blocks, but whatever. For now, that's how it's going to be. Okay, so while those are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and eat this bread, and since it's nighttime, I'll go ahead and call it an episode. So thank you for watching, and have a great day.